Hello Gemini and welcome to Soul Sundays. Gemini, it's a quick 3-card spread, one for your mind, body and soul for your week ahead. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Gemini. Please tell me what they need to hear, not what they want to hear for their week ahead. Spirit, can I please have 3 cards, one for mind, body and soul for the 1st of December. All right, how are you guys doing? We've got a little bit of planetary action happening this month. Everything's going direct. Wow, did you see that card pop? That was massive. I'm not surprised to see it. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. So we've got a little bit of direction. We have Jupiter moving into Capricorn. We've also got Venus in Capricorn, which is pretty amazing. But Jupiter's moving into Capricorn for the first time in 12 years. So how does this affect you? Jupiter's been in Sagittarius for the past 12 months, okay? It's home sign. Jupiter is the planet, the biggest planet in our solar system, right? And it's all about exactly that: abundance, wealth, good fortune, good luck, expansion. It feels most comfortable when it's in its home sign of Sagittarius. But for most of us, it's been about a year of learning to open our hearts and open our minds, right? To be less restrictive with what's going on. This planetary movement now into Capricorn is going from opening our hearts and opening our minds to dreaming big, right? Sagittarius is all about the adventure of dreams, wanting to think about plans. Capricorn's all about action, doing, actually going out and acting on those plans, okay? So if you've been trying to put forward motion on something for the past 12 months and you've been working really diligently in the background on whatever it may be, then the next 12 months should see you actually put those plans into motion to start to achieve them, okay? Jupiter's in Capricorn until December 2020 and the 18th when it moves into Aquarius. So you've got the next 12 months to actually go into this incredible period of actually achieving great things if you're willing to put in structure, organization, planning to get them done. So the only other thing I wanted to mention in this particular video was that if you are born, if you're having a birthday in 2020, that's the 24th, the 36th, and you're turning 48, your 60th, if you're turning 72, or maybe if I've got some older viewers that are turning 84, I want you to know that this could very well be the year of your Jupiter return. For those that watch the channel, you'll know that I am a Capricorn sun. I'm born on the 11th of January. It's a master number, obviously, and I also have my Jupiter return coming in next year. I'm one of those numbers. Which one? Who knows? But what it does mean is that there's going to be some great stuff coming for the channel and what I'm producing for you guys, all right? But let's get stuck back into what this means for you. Your reading last week was very much about having a mindset on higher thinking is going to get you deeper love, right? And it's very much about rising above, raising your vibration so that you can bring in love. Look at this bad boy that you've pulled. That's why I laughed so hard. You've got 6, the cards of the lovers. It's no irony that you've actually pulled this. It's this forward movement that I said to you once you got to that new moon that was in Sagittarius last week. Your mindset is very much on unions of all kinds. Now, the lovers in traditional tarot was originally branded the card of choice, and it represented a choice. It wasn't so geared towards romantic love, and neither is it in this card. It speaks about union. It could be speaking about a relationship, that your mind's very focused on a relationship. It could be speaking about a union with someone else. That could be a partnership. But in this particular card, if you have a look, it's quite graphic that they're embraced together. It reminds me of a really beautiful artwork by an impressionist called Rene Magritte called The Lovers too. If you haven't seen that, maybe Google it. It's very cool. All right, so I want to read this to you, okay? As I said, traditional tarot does speak about the lovers, which is attraction, love, yearning, coming together, twin flame kind of energy, right? In this book, it speaks about union. A union with another gives you freedom to be who you truly are. Embrace all aspects of yourself and liberate your spirit of love. The lovers affirms that you are ready to feel love in all its splendid forms. The reflection of another will inspire you to welcome, acknowledge, and love the sum of yourself. A new romantic or sexual relationship is imminent or may have already arrived in your life. This card may also indicate the deepening of an existing relationship that makes it feel renewed. If you do not have a partner, this card sees you embracing and accepting more of yourself. It is time to love yourself more fully so you can be love and be loved more completely. What was I saying? I did call it last week, right? What was the title of the video last week? Where was it? Higher thinking creates deeper love. You heard it here first. Your spiritual message for this week is all about having faith, okay? So whatever it is that you've been struggling with, whatever you feel has been holding you back, I want you to just have faith in your body this week to carry you through, okay? I'll be honest, the energy for you this week is really more about emotions and the feels, all right? Which is not like you. You like practicality, I know. But logically this week, I really want you to focus on whatever this union is for you, whatever this new connection is for you. And, you know, you've drawn the card of the lovers. It is the most beautiful connection. It also represents your sign. You have a spiritual message, the card of discernment. So it's really interesting. It's like, which doesn't surprise me, Gemini, because often I get two different types of meanings for you. Sometimes I feel like I'm reading for two different types of Geminis, two different strains. On one hand, whilst you've got this beautiful, loving, floating energy of the lovers, you've drawn also the card of discernment, which speaks about being very careful what you feed yourself. Now, I don't necessarily mean feed as in the literal term of like the hot dog that you want to have for dinner, right? Whoever's having hot dogs, write me in the comment below. Certainly not me. I'm having fish, but someone is having hot dogs. I want to know who's having hot dogs, vegan or otherwise. Write me in the comment below. That's hilarious. Why hot dogs? That's so crazy. But what it's saying is have discernment about what you feed your mind, body and soul, okay? This is where your mindset is at this beautiful new connection about someone who truly sees you for all that you are and all that you want. And you're calling this connection in. You either have that there now or you're wanting it, okay? But this is asking you to be very discerning about who and what you open up to. And it's about food as well. You know, choosing good food, nutrition will help you feel good, and having faith in your body to, you know, and having faith within yourself to choose the right foods and substances. But it's also about information, you know, whether you watch the news, what books you read, who you talk to, what you choose to talk about. You know, ever find yourself that when you gossip a lot and talk about the negative things in life, more negative things are attracted to you, more negative people in that spiral. As soon as you cut yourself away from that and raise your vibration and focus on that, of the purity of love, of contentment, of happiness, of joy, of all that you've achieved, you'll find that it comes back to you, okay? So Gemini, that was your reading for this week. I really want you to stay focused on this beautiful new connection. If some of you have met someone new, fantastic. If you haven't and you're going, I'm in a loving relationship, then this just speaks about coming together in an even stronger bond. And for some, it can also speak about wanting to find a business partner or go into partnership with someone, or just have a really deep friendship with a soulmate that sees you for who you are. Be careful about who you talk to, what you consume this week, okay? And have faith and trust that your body knows what's best. I wish you much love and light. It's going to be a great week. Like I said, this massive Jupiter moving into Capricorn is going to affect us all, depending on where Capricorn's located in our chart. But it's going to be a great year of actually getting things done, getting shit done. For those that are wanting to get a personal reading, I am up to date again. So if you want to read the details down below, that's where all the info is. I'm also doing yearly readings for 2020 as well. All right, my loves, if you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up. It helps the channel more than you know. And I'll be back with you next week. Take care.